I didn't believe in haunted places until I moved into that apartment. It was quiet, cheap, and isolated, exactly what I needed. At the end of the narrow hallway, there was a plain door I hadn't noticed before. No handle, no lock, just a flat surface painted the same dull white as the walls. I assumed it was sealed storage and ignored it, but something about it felt out of place, like it didn't belong there. A few nights later, I woke up suddenly in the middle of the night, my body tense for no reason. The apartment was completely silent, unnaturally so, and that's when I heard it, slow, steady breathing coming from the hallway. I held my breath, listening, and it stopped instantly, as if whatever was out there knew I was awake. Then came three slow knocks, not on my door, but from the sealed one. Deep down, I knew those knocks weren't coming from outside, they were coming from inside. The next morning, everything seemed normal, except the door had changed. It now had a brass handle. I stood frozen, staring at it, my mind trying to convince me I had just missed it before. But I hadn't. When I touched it, the metal felt ice cold, unnatural against my skin. Against my better judgment, I turned the handle and pushed the door open. Inside was a pitch black room, completely empty, with no windows or light. The darkness felt thick, almost alive. I stepped inside, and instantly the air changed. It felt heavier, suffocating. A strange silence wrapped around me, swallowing every sound, even my own breathing. I turned to leave, but something was wrong. The door, it looked farther away than it should have been. I tried to walk back, but no matter how many steps I took, I didn't get any closer to the exit. Panic crept in as I turned around, only to realize the room behind me was no longer empty. The darkness had shifted. It felt deeper now, layered, like something was standing inside it. I couldn't see it clearly, but I knew it was there, watching, waiting. Then, from somewhere in the dark, I heard it again breathing, not mine, slow, uneven, and too close. I froze as a faint whisper followed, barely audible but unmistakable. "You came back!" My chest tightened as I stumbled backward, trying to scream, but no sound came out. The darkness moved closer, stretching toward me. Suddenly, I felt something brush against my arm, cold, damp, and human. I jerked away, my heart pounding violently, and ran blindly forward. The door appeared in front of me without warning, and I threw myself through it, collapsing into the hallway. The moment I crossed the threshold, sound rushed back into the world. I could hear my own ragged breathing, the hum of electricity, everything normal again. I slammed the door shut behind me, my hands shaking uncontrollably. For a moment, I just sat there, trying to convince myself it was over, that I was safe. But then I noticed something that made my blood run cold. The hallway, it was longer than before, much longer. My bedroom door was farther away than it should have been. Slowly, I turned my head back toward the door I had just escaped from. The handle was gone again, flat, sealed, as if it had never opened at all. I stared at it in horror until I heard its soft, slow breathing right behind me this time.